Welcome to WatchMojo UK, where today we'll be counting down our picks for the most embarrassing times Americans ripped off British scenes.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. The intercom scene. Payne. One of the most influential comedies in history was Fawlty Towers. It was so popular that it got remade across the pond multiple times. All of these failed, including Payne from 1999. Every episode is slightly different, but it still rehashes the original plotlines. One of the weakest was the flirty French guest from the wedding party episode.
I think beneath that English exterior throbs a passion that would make Lord Byron look like a tobacconist.
Oh, no way.
In the American version, the hotel owner flirts with a guest in her hotel room, which is revealed to his wife via the hotel intercom.
I think that we ought to do something a little crazy.
I think we already are.
There was never an intercom in the original, and the episode's concluding chaos doesn't feel anywhere near as Shakespearean as the British version.
What the hell is going on?
I know it doesn't look too good, but at least we're not flirting.
Payne is so bad that every single scene could be added to this list.
What's going on here?
These rooms are bugged, and this man tried to make love to me.
What? The rooms are bugged?
Number 9. Meeting Brian. Spaced. The American version of Spaced is so bad that it never aired. The original first broadcast in 1999 and brought major fame to Edgar Wright and most of the actors involved. Naturally, this made it a prime target for American remakes.
What kind of thing do you do?
Anger. Pain.
A pilot was commissioned and it was so reviled that they never got further. Like with the last entry, pretty much every scene could make it onto our list, but we believe the first time meeting Brian and the other locals was the poorest.
What do you do out in the big wide world of sports?
Artist.
They tried to replicate the scenes shot for shot, except minus the creative editing that made Spaced so beloved.
The usual. Anger, fear, aggression, pain.
Also, for some reason, none of the characters feel as genuinely human as the original.
Art world, it's a cesspool of money and mini crab cakes.
Number 8. Car in the Harbor. Skins. The original Skins was one of the most famous teen dramas of its era. It was set in Bristol and focused on the ups and downs of life as a teenager there in the late 2000s. In 2011, MTV decided to make its own version of it, which was, as you can expect, pretty poorly received. The first episode of both ends with the teens stealing a car, then accidentally driving it into a harbor.
Anyone got skins?
Please say we've got some. I need to zone out like bad.
Something feels totally off about the scene in the American version, with the characters feeling far less compelling.
Dude! Stop!
This results in you feeling mad at the characters for being so dumb, rather than having you relate to the struggles of being a teenager.
I reckon that could have gone a lot worse. What do you say? I reckon we should have stayed at Leisure-rama.
Number 7. Gavin meets Stacy. Us and Them. The comedy series Gavin and Stacey has become one of the country's most beloved shows. It's so popular, its final special had over 20 million viewers. In 2013, Fox decided to commission an American version, hoping it would be released in 2014. It was so awful, its 7 episodes weren't aired until 2018 when it was added to the streaming service Crackle.
There she is.
All right, I guess inbreeding does work out sometimes.
The characters feel insincere and fake, lacking the warmth and likability of the originals, making their first meeting feel awkward for all the wrong reasons.
Look, you have legs. Thank God.
There they are.
I mean, not that that would be a problem.
A core theme of the original is also the mixing of Welsh and English cultures, which can't exist at all in an American version.
We didn't eat, so my friend Nessa is just getting us something. There she is.
$10 for artisanal frankfurter with kimchi.
Oh, you bastard.
Number 6. Awkward phone call. Peep Show.
Then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like, I like you. I mean, not that.
Over the years, there have been multiple attempts to do an American remake of Peep Show. The most successful was the 2005 version starring Johnny Galecki from The Big Bang Theory and Josh Myers. Only a pilot was produced, revealing how badly the other remakes failed. Nothing is redeeming about it, and it's not even filmed in POV like the original. The most abysmal scene from the pilot is Mark's phone call with Sophie.
I should relax. Like the song says, relax, don't do it when you want to go to it.
It's meant to be so painful you can't help cringing, which the remake does for all the wrong reasons. Instead of laughing at the ineptitude of Mark, you're laughing at the ineptitude of this adaptation's writers.
Oh crap! Oh crap!
Oh, crap.
Oh my god!
Let's go get a drink.
Number 5. Burning Nicolas Cage. The Wicker Man.
No, dear God!
The original Wicker Man is considered one of the greatest British horror movies ever made. 33 years after its release, America decided to do its own version featuring hit star Nicolas Cage. It's worth watching, but not for the reason you might expect. The final product is one of the funniest horror films in the world. The final scene where Nicolas Cage is burned is hilarious, especially when they famously pour bees over his head.
No, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah!
It likely wasn't intended to be so comical, hence why it's on our list.
No, run! No, run, don't put it down! No! Put it down!
If you haven't seen either movie, we recommend them both, even though they are totally opposites in terms of quality. Number 4. Hotel Fire. Snavely.
Fire! No!
Next, we have another one of 3 Fawlty Towers remakes. This time, it's the first one called Snavely from 1978, before the second season of Fawlty Towers ever aired. Only one episode was made before the project was canned, and it was a weird amalgamation of multiple episodes from the original. It ends with the hilarious fire drill, where the hotel nearly burns down, making for a grand finale still loved 50 years later. Well, the Snavely version is far less memorable. It misses the mark entirely, as if simply copying the script is enough to make a good show.
Fire! Fire! No, there's no fire. It's just a drill. Get back in the kitchen. That's your station.
Turns out phenomenal acting and energy are needed as well.
There's no
Number 3. Have you tried turning it off and back on again? The IT Crowd. It's hard to forget the introduction of Roy from the IT Crowd's pilot. His iconic catchphrase became an instant classic, to such an extent that the Americans stole it and created their own, far weaker version. The series brought back Richard Ayoade, but for some bizarre reason, they hired Joel McHale to play Roy.
Hello, IT, have you tried turning it off and on again?
He's an actor often typecast as the stereotypically cool dude, so it was a highly questionable choice.
No, that's the music you hear when it comes on. No, that's the music you hear. I'm sorry, are you from the past?
Only one episode was made in the end, and it's terrible. There have been 2 other attempts since, but they've all failed. It's confusing why they feel the need to recreate it when they can just watch and enjoy the British version.
I mean, they have no respect for us up there. No respect whatsoever. And it doesn't make any sense. I mean, we're cool.
Number 2. The Final Chase. The Italian Job.
Here, make a wish.
The original movie is one of the most iconic heist films in cinema. It's difficult to forget the final chase scene and cliffhanger. Well, whoever was responsible for the American version seemed to forget all about them. In fairness, it's meant to be an homage rather than a remake.
Here we go!
It doesn't make much sense though, when the only thing they have in common is cars and robbery. The final chase lacks the creativity and charm of the original, instead turning it into an uninspired American car chase, but with a helicopter. Also, there's no cliffhanger in this one. Instead, they just get the gold and then spend it lavishly.
To John Bridger, the most brilliant master planner of all, father and friend.
Number 1. Bus Turds, The Inbetweeners. Since 2008, the original Inbetweeners has been one of Britain's most loved TV shows. Tons of jokes and lines from it have become ingrained in UK pop culture. In 2012, America decided to remake this fundamentally British series, and it was diabolically bad.
Things were turning around. We were going clubbing. We were going to be cool.
They got 12 episodes out before it was cancelled, as everyone found it terrible. To many fans, the most egregiously poor line was "bus turds."
Bus turds!
It wouldn't have made sense to repeat the original line of "bus wankers," but it also doesn't make much sense to create the show in the first place.
We're totally lost.
If we don't get in line with the girls, the bouncer won't let us in. Find it already. Try.
Oh, sorry, wait, hold on. We'll take two.
Bus turds!
Why are you slowing down?
They were even planning to adapt the movie, but thankfully that project fell through years ago, and hopefully it stays that way. Were there any particularly terrible remakes we forgot to include? Let us know in those comments below. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.